Hey, this is Mara. I'm gonna do Things This Week, number 6. And if you saw my last one, I'm going backwards because I'm new to this, so I'm going back and doing all of the old ones. So Things This Week, number 6. And the questions are things you bought recently that you didn't need, movies that make you cry, 5 movies that make you cry, and if you were a teacher, what would you teach? So, so things I've bought that I don't need. So I've got some stuff here behind me. Recently one was this candle. I don't need a freaking candle. Who needs candles? Okay, let's talk about this. Who needs candles? They smell good, that's all. But they're not a need. No one needs a candle, but I couldn't help it. Sunflowers, the smell. I also got this water bottle. I did not need another water bottle. I have this nice metal one that I use, but metal's kind of funny. It doesn't have a taste to it, but maybe it's the texture or the smell of the metal. I don't really like it, but this one I'm really loving so far. And it's a little sucky one, so you don't have to tip your head, which is nice when I'm driving, because you don't want to be like doing this while trying to drive. It's not very. It doesn't work. And then recently, I bought this CD. And here's another thing. It's just like candles. Who buys CDs anymore? You usually download your music online or whatever, or steal it from your friends. But I couldn't help it. I had to get this CD. I like a lot of weird music. I don't listen to new stuff very often. And one of my favorite artists of all time is Dwight Yoakam. So this is his new CD, and he hasn't put a CD out for like 7 years or something. So, yep, I got me my new CD. It's pretty good. It's called 3 Pairs, so if anyone likes country or weird rockabilly music, you might like this. So, there's some good songs on here. I haven't learned them all yet. I'm someone who listens to a CD until it, like, wears the hell out. So eventually I'll know the words to every song. I can't wait. So, those are 3 things that I bought this week that I didn't need. I wanted, but I didn't need. And then the movies that make me cry. Let's see, I got a little list here. Okay, so the first one is Brokeback Mountain. I love their stories, so Brokeback Mountain is one that made me cry. And there's a lot of other gay or transgendered movies that have been put out, and every single one I bawl at. I can't help it. I just love them so much. So, but Brokeback Mountain is probably my number 1. I even own it, so I love it. Another one, if anyone's trying to conceive, this one would probably make you cry, and that's Up. Not only if you've seen Up, not only is the beginning sad because of trying to conceive, but, there's other sad things in the beginning. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but yeah, Up is definitely a movie that makes you cry. At the beginning. It's one of those movies where you get the opposite effect. You cry at the beginning. The next one is Steel Magnolias. I'm sure it's on a lot of people's list because it's just it's a tearjerker. It's probably right up there with Terms of Endearment. But yeah, Steel Magnolias, and I am actually right in the middle of watching the new version with Queen Latifah, Felicia Rashad, Jill Scott. So I haven't seen all of that one yet. I've only watched half of it, so I'm about ready to watch the new version of it, which came out on like Lifetime Movie Network a few weeks ago. So Steel Magnolias, definitely a good one. City of Angels, my husband hates that movie. My husband only likes movies where the guy gets the girl in the end, so of course he hates City of Angels. So, but I love it. It's just so romantic, and I mean, if I were an angel, I'd drop. If I really loved someone, I would jump for them. So, word. And then my last one is Life is Beautiful. Life is Beautiful is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's foreign, but it's worth it. It's worth reading the subtitles. And you will bawl like a baby. And still at the same time, you're heartwarmed. It's crazy. But yeah, those are my movies. So go ahead and have yourself a good cry. And then the last one is, if you could teach, what would you teach? This one's a tough one. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm kind of a loner. I don't work well with other people, and it's not because I'm a brat. It's just that I like the way I do things, and I want to do them my way. So I have tried to teach people things before, and it's frustrating for me. It's just frustrating. Like, I'm not very good at it. And that's teaching an adult. When I teach children things, they seem a little more receptive to doing things a certain way. So I don't think I would mind teaching a child some things. And I have taught children a few things here and there. But teaching adults, I think, is really hard and frustrating because they have their own mindset on how they want to do things. So I don't know what I would teach. I sew. I do a lot of sewing. If you can see my room here, let's see if you can see. I've got all my threads and stuff like that. All my materials and supplies, stuff like that. And there's more stuff over here, books and stuff like that. And there's a shirt that I'm working on my table, my sewing machine back there. So I sew, so that might be something that I could teach. I also do other little crafts. I'm just starting to crochet again. I used to crochet way back when I was like 10, and now I'm doing it again. So, and I'm getting pretty good at it. So I didn't know a lot of stuff until recently. So crochet would be good. Other crafts, I love messing with paper, making paper things like journals, or cutting out the papers and making collages. Or I made these necklaces once that they have little pieces of paper behind glass, and you like Mod Podge to the back or whatever, and you can see through the glass the image or whatever. Popsicle stick crafts. I mean, I am a nerd when it comes to crafts. So so crafts would probably be the thing that I would teach because it's what I know. I do like to cook, so I do love teaching. I taught my littlest brother. He's not my littlest. Sorry, I have tons of brothers. My littlest brother some stuff on how to cook, and he retains the information pretty well. So, and he needs it, you know, so he can take care of a woman someday. So cooking and probably crafts are probably the two things that I could teach someone if I have the patience for them. So that's it for now. That's things this week. Numero 6? Yes. 6. And I will, when I get a chance, I will work on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye.